Okay, you'll often hear the term open employment and supported employment, and it's probably worth taking a few minutes to actually understand the difference between the two. Now, in America, supported employment is what we refer to as open employment. And what's open employment? I mean, we use that term as though everybody knows what it is, but the reality is that open employment is just a job like everybody else. It's a full award paying job. You know, you get the same wages as everybody else, you have the same conditions, you do the same thing as everybody else in the workplace. And that's what open employment is. Supported employment, as the term is referred to in Australia, means employment inside an Australian disability enterprise, and that runs to a working inside a setting of other people with disability, sometimes people that don't have a disability, but generally in Australia, supported employment is an ADE, Australian Disability Enterprise, and they originated out of what was originally sheltered workshops. So where does that sit today? Well, if you work in supported employment, that means you'll be more likely on a supported wage, which means that you'll be assessed and paid based on your productivity. So in other words, if you're working at 10% of the capacity of someone else, you'll get 10% of the wage. And today, with the supported award system, there are minimums they can pay you, but that's a baseline where an assessment then will vary that, as opposed to open employment, where you're getting the same wage as everybody else. You know, and if you think about employment, when we're all in school, what do we want? We want the same as everybody else. Now, that's the setting we have today. Open employment and supported employment, that's basically what they are. And what you need to think about is, what do you want? And I think that simply just saying I want open employment or I want supported employment, if you're not sure of what you actually want or what really makes employment work for you, this is where a really good discovery comes in. You know, take the time to understand who you are and what parts of employment work for you. So that's the distinctions between the two. It's the reason we use discovery in our work, because it's that opportunity to work out what makes sense for you in employment. So that's it in a nutshell. Have a conversation with someone. Don't simply accept one or the other blindly. Go and work out through discovery what makes sense for you, because occasionally what might make sense for you might not be open employment, might not be supported employment, it might be self-employment. Because at the end of the day, employment, no matter which type it is, has to be meaningful and important to you. And that's what you want from anybody that's supporting you in employment, to understand which type of employment makes sense for you.